but your faculty here are studying Filipino youth, they're studying sexual identity and the issues of current. They're trying to help link you with what's going on in our communities today, because we're the privileged part of our community. We're the ones who are able to sit in this nice room, wear good clothes, and talk good things. There are many of our community who still continue to struggle, who still continue to wake up each day wondering if they're going to get deported, or wondering where their next meal's coming from. Those are the people that we made Asian American Studies for. Those are the people that I ask you to spend some time on each of your days and career to think carefully about. So why study Asian American Studies? We had a discussion about this yesterday at dinner. Who's majoring in Asian American Studies? Why aren't there any more majors? You know, because your parents can't figure out what it is. Well, Asian American Studies prepares you for the world. It prepares you to take on challenges, to be able to critically think and critically analyze social problems. If you talk to the alumni who are here today, they're doing all kinds of stuff. They're in every field you could possibly, from their own business to their own blogging, but they also will tell you about their community work. So we don't mind you going out and making millions of dollars and getting good jobs. That's a good thing. You donate back to the department and you're ready to do that. So that's a good thing. But the other good thing is for you to remember where you came from, remember the people who you are part of, and to work hard to make sure that their future is bound with your future. So I'm very proud to be here today. I'm very proud to be a part of this department. I'm embarrassed at what George was talking about in terms of my own role, that it actually was a very small role in a wonderful effort with people in this room, not in this room, who provided us an incredible amount of support. I do want to recognize Barbara. Barbara, are you still here? Well, Barbara, please stand up. Stand up, Barbara. I want to hear you. I do want to correct one thing, though. When we got out of the trailer, we moved to Jerome, the first floor, no windows, with Death Say. And then about 3 months into this, I thought, finally, I got an office. 3 months into this, the earthquake happened. We were back in the trailers for another 3 years. So I'm glad you're no longer in trailers. The campus looks wonderful. I challenge you to keep the effort going, to keep your desire and inspiration for new knowledge, connection to the community, and to work hard for the people who will come after you. And so it's just been a great pleasure to be here this evening, and I want to thank you all very much and congratulate the winners for tonight's student award. Thank you very much.
Reminding us of the importance of the past and how we must build upon that past for that future. And as you've also stressed over and over again, what this really is about is the students. The students who are energized, who transform their community, who transform those around them, and who construct the future. President Kester is here, and she's going to have a few words to say to all of you before we begin our student awards section of this event. Let's welcome.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so pleased to have been invited to come here, and frankly, so pleased that I got here a few minutes before Senator told me to arrive, because I got to hear at least part of Kenyon's speech to all of you. And what he said, his message to all of you, was really such an empowering message of the important role of students in helping a university fulfill its mission. Because what happened at Cal State Northridge with the establishment of Asian American Studies here is what needs to keep happening at our university consistently throughout time. Faculty members' typical goal is to preserve what it is they've studied. It is students who do push us, as Kenyon said, who cause us to think and understand the world in a different way. So thank you, Kenyon. I felt inspired and moved by your comments, and I hope all of you push, but don't push too hard, because I'm now that administrator. I was also back there thinking, so I've now been president for 9 years. Am I getting too calcified in my way of thinking about things? Am I not recognizing the new Asian American studies? So many of you are going to receive recognition. That recognition should, and I hope will be, very special and meaningful to you, because it comes from within your programs, Asian American Studies and EOP. It says to you, Cal State Northridge cares about your success, recognizes your efforts, and recognizes the important contributions that you make now to this university and that you are going to make to the world when you graduate from Cal State Northridge. Whether or not you're a freshman receiving this award and you're going to graduate in 3 more years after this, let me just say, whether or not you're a sophomore and you're going to be here for 2 more years, or whether or not you're a senior and you're about to embark on the next phase of this life's journey. I want to extend to you on behalf of the university administration, we're not all bad actually, really, our sincerest congratulations for the spirit, for the affirmation, for your willingness to pursue identity and knowledge around who you are and who you're going to become. And I want to finally say, all of the students, I hope as you leave here today that you will also join with me in thanking the incredible faculty and staff of Asian American Studies and EOP here at Cal State Northridge, because this couldn't happen just anywhere. It happens here because we have incredibly committed people who help this university fulfill its mission of serving all of you, because you are part of our community. So congratulations to each and every one of you. I'm just delighted to see so many of you. Kenyon, so nice to see you. Hope we get a word to say. I shook your hand as I walked past.